Well, we have something new for you tonight. It's only about the second time in 10 years this has actually happened. We've got a comedian for it. Okay? So what I'll ask you to do is to be a little bit quieter than normal when the really loud band's on, and give him a massive round of applause. This is Matt Savage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt Savage. No, I don't usually walk like this. I'm just a bit nervous. And I've shit myself. I understand this is an awkward start for me this evening. So I've gone and tried to make it up to you all, alright? Got your little present. Bananas. You've got the bananas there now, ladies and gentlemen. I've just realised that I didn't bring enough bananas for everyone. I didn't think there was going to be more than 5 people here tonight. So if you could just open that banana there, madam. Could you just open it up for me? If you have a look, there's another banana inside. So that's 10 bananas, so if you could just pass the bananas out, you can keep the inner banana for yourself and just pass the outer banana to someone else, please. Now, obviously I understand that no matter how shit I am tonight, no matter how far away from the equipment I stand, you're not going to throw them bananas at me. Now, you're probably wondering why the fuck you've come to this music event and this dick is doing a stand-up. Well, the only answer that I can offer you, ladies and gentlemen, is because I always get things wrong. Now, don't get me wrong, even though I just admitted openly that I do things wrong, my heart's in the right place. I just kind of missed the nail with the hammer. Like recently, a family friend died, and I went to his funeral. And instead of buying flowers, because I thought, what's the point? I put some money in a card for him. So you can see how I'm kind of awkward like that. You know, like a finger at the bum during sex. That's awkward, isn't it? That happened to me a while ago when I was living at home. I was in my bedroom having sex with a young lady, and I felt a finger slip up my bum. And it was funny in that. It just really put me off. I had to turn around and say, Dad, get out of my room. You're banned from my room when I've got girls around. Now, I'm sure that some of you like stand-up comedy, just at the right place and at the right time. Like Doritos. I'm sure you like Doritos, but you wouldn't want to see that your mum has replaced your fucking roast potatoes with a bag of chicken heatwave, would you? So in that sense, I am Doritos too, which is this. What is your roast dinner, which I hope you're all enjoying? I'd say it's lamb. You've got Mike Keating. I think he was like the cool parsnip. And then the factory dolls, like the brightly coloured carrots in their skinny jeans. I always wanted to be a rock star. Of course, who didn't? Cats. That's who didn't want to be rock stars, because they're just snobbish pricks. But my talents on the guitar are terribly limited. Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
My talents on the guitar are terribly limited. And I've got a singing voice like somebody has given me a really tight-fisted wank with sandpaper, like, oh, this is a man's world, oh, my sex is on fire! So the rock star thing didn't really work out. I had to go at poetry, but me and the poetry thing didn't really gel. I've got one here. This is called Standing on the Head of Society. He stood on the head of society, size 10 were his feet. So you can kind of see that I didn't gel with the poetry thing. So I had to go at stand-up, which essentially is a glorified clown. And that was advice that I took from a teacher who said to me that I was useless at my work and I was a class clown and I would never be anything but a class clown. Now, being young and naive, I didn't take offence. I took it as career advice. So here I am, pursuing a career as a clown. Which, can I tell you, isn't easy. It's not good. I'm not making great money. I'm on the dole. Have you ever been to the fucking Job Centre website and typed in clown? The results aren't immaculate. In fact, I think the best thing that's ever come up was children's party entertainer. And I can't do that. I'm not allowed around children at the moment. How long does that register thing last anyway? So I've kind of like my own children someday. Because children are great. They are nature's little rock stars. And not being a rock star myself, I'd like to live vicariously through a baby. Because babies can shit, piss and puke wherever they want, and someone will clean it up. They scream, and women get their tits out for them. Babies are nature's little rock stars. They're amazing. They can shit, and women will still find them adorable. Imagine that was the case in later life. I would be alright up here. I'd be okay up on stage having shit myself. I'd just be able to reach down into my pants and just pull it out and just show you all. Look, there's my poo! Look! It is. It's alright though, it's normal. It's okay, it's normal. Don't worry, it's not really poo, it's chocolate. Oh, it's poo! Oh, it's poo! Oh, fuck. Oh, it's the bliss of innocence. Oh, I can move much better now that shit's out. It's the bliss of child innocence, ladies and gentlemen, but it's being destroyed. Slowly but surely, in society, children's innocence is being destroyed. Now, there was a paedophile joke here, but I tested it and it was a bit hot. Probably shouldn't have tested it in school, actually. But I actually enjoyed school. It destroys your innocence without you even knowing. I'm much more of a dick now than before I started school. But there was... Oh, you need to go to my school, boy. Now, children's innocence gets destroyed at school, and I enjoyed it, but there was always that one part of school, wasn't there? There was always that one teacher that everyone hated. And she or he hated everyone else. At my school, it was Mrs. Stewart. Fuck bitch. Now I could tell that she hated her job and she hated all the kids because she made no effort whatsoever. She would come to school, and I actually believe it was punishment, that she knew that we had to fucking look at her during lessons. Now, there's a time and a place where you have to make effort, and being a teacher at school, that is one of them. Like, women on a date have to make an effort down here, because there's nothing worse than getting a woman back home and you take down her pants and her pubes are everywhere, and she looks like she's been shot in between the legs with a shotgun. So, in that comparison, Mrs. Stewart had a face like a cunt. Now, not even the most grade A, most potent boffins could get a smile out of Miss Stewart. So happy-go-lucky me had no fucking chance. I remember going on a school trip to the New Forest. Now, do you remember school trips had something they were? You didn't have to fucking wear uniform. No uniform? I'm gonna wear my fucking Reebok Classics, my Umbro shorts, and my Ralph Lauren polo shirt. Yeah! Now, we were in the New Forest, and obviously being a little bit excited, I just jumped off the coach, the school coach, like, yeah, New Forest. Mrs. Stewart behind me, the fat bitch, goes, oh, Matt Savage, why don't you stop fooling around? You're gonna ruin it for everyone. For everyone! All the other kids, the teachers, the bus driver, the animals in the forest are on fucking antidepressants. So I lost it. And I went, yeah, fat chance. And she didn't very much appreciate that, being fat. Evidently I was punished. But then, who really understood school punishment anyway? Suspension. Oh, Matt Savage, you've been caught doing something wrong. Don't come to school for a week. Oh, okay then, miss, I see how this works. If you need me, I'll be over there, fisting a kid in a wheelchair. But it wasn't all bad at school. I really used to enjoy TSTT, you remember that? No, what was that? TSTT. Teacher, student, toilet time. We were all laughing, but there was a song. Teacher, student, toilet time. Something, minor crime. Here comes a mouse looking for a house. Right, okay. Hold on. I didn't want to have to do this, but I have to find someone who did go to my school, won't I? You lot are going to look so stupid after this. Hello, Carl. Hello, yeah, it's Matt Savage. Yeah, long time, mate. How's it going? Me, I did a big time. Yeah, no, stand-up comedy. Yeah, loads of money, mate. Anyway, listen, I'm just having a debate with some friends about school. Remember teacher-student toilet time with Mr. Harris? 15 years. What for? Listen, I've got to go. I don't want to talk about it. So, after the bad happenings at school, I left school with no grades, and naturally I done what somebody with no grades in school does. I went into the building trade, specifically as a labourer, the construction bitch. Now, labouring was an intimidating time for me, because anyone can be a builder. Rapists, murderers, they can all be builders if they want. Ian Huntley could come straight out of prison and be a fucking builder. I hear he's got a really tight grip. Ooh, yeah, you're all ooh me, but I'm not his fucking mate. He's alright, the best. So anyway, I've gone onto the building site, particularly hard building site in Somerstown, and I've gone up to the foreman, who was called Nutsy. Nutsy? How did you get a name like Nutsy? Did you replace the swift movement of a handshake with a swift headbutt to the head? Nutsy. So I've gone up to Nutsy on the building site and offered my hand. Oh, Matt Savage. And obviously it's very noisy on a building site. So he's leant in to here, and I've kissed the fucker on the cheek. What the fuck possessed me to do that? It's all the fucking Europeans that I met in London. The worst thing is, he didn't even say anything to me. He just stared at me and walked off. And to make things worse that day, I was up in one of the flats just cleaning, you know, doing the last bit of cleaning, and I could hear downstairs some banging noises. And I thought to myself in my bored state of mind, what if that was a gunman running through the site? What would I do? Where would I go? So I snuck over to the storage cupboard of the room, and I thought, this would be good. But then I noticed that there was a fuse box room. I thought, this will be better. So I got into the fuse box cupboard, and I thought to myself, this is a safe place. This is where I'd hide. And I was only in a matter of about 7 minutes when I heard, hello? Yes, Nazi mate, I'll get in there. So I opened the door. And with no comeback, I just went, you're all right, mate. And how was that? Now, I'm sure Nazi would have probably sacked me if it wasn't for the fact that I agreed to FLTT, Foreman Labour Toilet Time. Just realised that wasn't okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you tonight with my final thought on the building trade and the dangers of the building trade. What's dangerous on a building site? I'll tell you what's dangerous on a building site. Health and safety. You are no longer allowed to wolf whistle at women under the Health and Safety Act. That's fucking dangerous. Just think about it. You've got a whole site full of men, working with men, surrounded by men. It could drive some people mental. That simple is a builder's release. That slight wolf whistle equals to 1/8 of a wank. So you imagine 8 women walk past. Take that away from builders, and what have you got? You've got a load of pent-up thugs with power tools. Oh, where's Keith? Has he finished a tiling? No, he's in the corner fingering a chippy. I even tried my own hand at wolf whistling, and I wolf whistled a young lady, she walked past, and she said to me, I wouldn't sleep with you if you were the last person on earth. I said, well, of course not, my love, because you wouldn't fucking exist. And she corrected me, ladies and gentlemen. She said, all right, I wouldn't sleep with you if we were the last 2 people on earth. I said, well, if that was the case, my love, no one would be around to hear you fucking scream, would you? Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a fantastic audience. I hope you enjoy the rest of the night. Good night.
Matt Savage, everyone. How funny was he? Superb. You're welcome back anytime, mate. Thank you.